I've said it, I don't know how many times when people ask me, I still can't believe I actually did it as an amateur. I mean, if someone said to me, you know, oh, there's this Irish amateur kid, he's playing the Irish Open, he's going to win there, I'd laugh at you now, to be honest, if someone said it was going to be done. So, no, I don't think I realised at the time, which is obviously a good thing. That's probably the reason I won. You know, it's so hard to win out here. If you get yourself in contention 10 times a year, it's a good season, and I mean, you could be unfortunate and not win any of those. So it's, you know, it's a tough school out here, and I think some amateurs actually don't realise that when they turn pro, and they get a rude awakening. So yeah, I think obviously there's only a few amateurs that have won on tour, but yeah, it is quite hard, and it's a tough school. I think over the last couple of years I've been underachieving a little bit. So, but you know, it's a funny game, and you never know what's around the corner. But yeah, I'm definitely a better player. Like all round, I'm longer, I'm much better striker of the ball, and you know, if anything, my chipping is not as good as a result of probably being a better ball striker. As a European going over to play in the PGA Tour and to win over there is huge. And you know, a few people said it to me, a few you know, decent names that haven't actually managed to win on the PGA Tour. They said it to me that, you know, you're not lucky, but you know, I'll always be able to go back to America as a winner and a winner of a World Golf Championship. So I mean, you're able to go back and people have a bit more respect for you than they would if you didn't win. I mean, obviously it was a great experience. It was one of those days where you learn a lot from it. At the time, it was very tough to take, and it was tough to take for a few weeks after. But you know, you look at, you know, the best players in the world have led majors and not finished them off. So, you know, there's no reason that I 100% should have won. You know, I feel like I should have won myself, obviously, and I didn't realise how close I was until it was all over, and I looked back on it, and I was tied for the lead with 5 holes to go, and it's you know, that's probably the hardest thing, that I was tied for the lead with 5 holes to go and let it slip then. And but look, it was a great experience, and like what people say, if it doesn't kill you, it can only make you stronger. So I think it's made me a stronger person. I'd love to go back to the 14 fair. I did a wedge shot on 14, and I'd love to go back and have that again. And that's the only thing I've always said that I'd love to have back. I'd love to just be back in that position, knowing what I know now. And I think if I did, I possibly would have won the tournament. I don't like talking about anyone in particular, but there's guys out there that have won majors, and it's, you know, best day of your life. You think the world is your oyster, you've got your whole career ahead of you, and it just hasn't turned out like that. And I'd hate to be like that also. So I just want to keep going about my business and playing the game I love, and competing at the highest level until I'm, you know, if I keep going till I'm 45 into my mid to late 40s, I'll be very happy, and you know, I can retire then and look after my family. That's kind of all I want to do. Augusta, I'd love to be the first Irish player to win upon a green jacket. That'd be special, and I'd go down in, like, definitely Irish golfing history. Yeah. I think it should go to Adair. I think it'd be great in Adair. I think if it does go to Adair, hopefully we'd have a possibility of an Irish captain as well, and G-Mac might be at the age where he's you know, looking at being the captain. But listen, like, first and foremost, I want to play the Ryder Cup. I don't care where it is, but to be able to play it in Ireland would be unbelievable. I was on the first tee when Clark and Westwood came onto the tee and all that was going on, and I remember a lot about today. I remember, like, after the first tee, then you run to the 4th hole to try and get a spot there, and then after that I went to the 11th, and yeah, it was a great day. I remember the one shot I always remember Paul Casey making an eagle on the 4th right in front of us, and yeah, it was one of those. It was great to be there. I'd just have to start penalising players. End of story. It's gone beyond the joke now, where they time you, and you know, players don't really care about fines anymore. It's kind of like, you know, just go and penalise players, and just really they have to be aggressive with it, and it will stop. Like, I don't think the new formats, like I don't think the shot clock tournaments work, because the slow players just won't play in those tournaments. They're just playing something else. So it's yeah, penalising shot. I think that's the one answer that's come from most people. So I don't understand why they don't start doing it. Tiger is God when it comes to golf, and people can argue all they want about Jack and Arnold Palmer, but it's Tiger. I mean, I grew up in the era of Tiger. I started playing golf in like late 90s, early 2000s, so that's right in the Tiger Woods era, and I used to sit in every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and watch Tiger Woods every weekend, and that was it. And hopefully someday I'll get to play with him and get to hang out with him.
And beat him.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be amazing, yeah.